Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Wealthy Network Marketer Show. My name's Craig Schultz, the founder of the Wealthy Network Marketer brand. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about time management and how you can be super efficient by managing your time correctly. Critically important for building a business. I'll be sitting down with Paula Pritchard, a Hall of Fame legend of this industry, built businesses over the last 40 years, and as always, we'll cross over to Words of Wisdom, one of my keynote presentations, my secrets to success. Sit back, enjoy, and we'll see you at the top. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's how-to. This is a really important part of our show because it's one of the skills that you need to enhance if you want to be a professional at the network marketing industry. So today we're going to be talking a little bit more about time management. And that might sound quite obvious because, it's a skill that everyone should have adopted from a very early professional age, a time management plan. But remember, 97% of the people that you work with in the network marketing industry will do this industry as a part-time gateway until it becomes their full-time fortune. So it's critical that people understand that a time management plan is essential. So when I'm helping people launch their business, the number one thing that I get them to do is work out why they want to do this business and do a lifestyle by design work-life vision book. Then we put their database together and then we go forward and work out a time management plan, because everybody has a job or a business or a family or a partner or a hobby that they want to dedicate their time to. So what we do to start with is we map out some critical times, whether it's during lunchtime, whether it's on their way home while they're on a train or in their car in traffic, to do their business. But it needs to be fixed and regimented time management plan. It's a non-negotiable. If you want to elevate your business to a full-time income, you need to implement a great time management plan. It's becoming a network marketing professional. Everybody has the same 24 hours in the day. So a time management, and everyone will say and use this as an objection, I just don't have the time. Time is the same for everyone. It's what you prioritize is what you will do. So for me, if I prioritize my business or making money because I want to live a better life, I will factor that in because I value that as an important thing for me. If I prioritize my health, I will value that and I will put that into my time management plan. So you're now making a decision on business that you want a 2, 3, 4, 5-year plan to transition to work from home. Be that nomad entrepreneur, being able to travel all around the world, being able to pick and choose when you work and who you work with, and most importantly, as a wealthy network marketer, building your legacy to last for the long term. So if you don't implement a time management plan, you are set for failure in this industry. So sit down, prioritize what's important to you and what you're going to sacrifice, and put your network marketing business in for time. And then it's about productive activities, calling people, following up people, training people, prospecting people, and make sure that you're doing productive activities with your time. That's my secret tip of today, the how-to on time management. We'll look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of Wealthy Network Marketer. We're here with what I call royalty of the network marketing industry. She's been in the industry over 40 years and built businesses multiple times to 7 figures. So she's going to share one secret to success for our audience.
Well, first of all, anyone who's connected with Craig, how lucky you are, because he's gone to the top. We're here at an amazing event together that's only for the top of Jeunesse. And if you could follow his lead, it's certainly going to take you where you want to go. But the piece of advice that I got years ago was to follow the people who are where I wanted to be. So what I did is I looked at what position I wanted to be at and who was there, and it happened to be diamond, and it happened to be one of the top positions. And so I followed everything he said. I didn't question it. I didn't try to rewrite it, redo it. I took the advice straightforward as it was given to me, and I followed the people who were where I wanted to be, and I ended up being exactly where I wanted to be.
So I always say that with everything, whether I'm investing in shares, property, network marketing, you follow the people that have already walked the path and have what you want. So that's an incredible tip from someone who is, as I said, network marketing royalty. So Paula, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Craig.
Qualifying. If time is your number one asset, mastering the art of qualifying people will be the number one skill you need to learn. I've had horror stories of people that will be chasing someone overseas for months on months on months, and then 9 months later they say, "Hey Craig, they've bought a serum." I'm like, okay, that was a lot of time wasted there. You could have saved time through qualifying them earlier. I'll send you some information. How long does it take you to review that information? They say, I'll give them a time. I'll say 24 to 48 hours. Do you take that long to review information? No. So I've qualified the time, so I've cut out the week that they're going to drag that out. I haven't got round to that yet. I've already put that into their... if you like what you see, do you have the funds to get started straight away? So I'm trying to wipe out the money barrier. If they say no, I'll say, how long will it take you to get the finance to get started? If they say a month, I might say, look, this might be not the right person to be speaking to here. I'll leave them in the pipeline. I'll say, when you get the money to get ready, let's recall this conversation. So I've qualified that situation. Similarly, when a distributor comes into the business and they come in and they promise the world, then they don't do any training. So you say, look, to get started in this business, I want you to tell me how much time you've got, show us your list, and I want to know why you're doing this business. And in 48 hours, we're going to do a call to discuss this. Now, if in 48 hours it's come up and they haven't done that yet, oh, qualified for my time. All right, so don't waste time. I have this, I'll take one step forward, you take one step forward. When they've done that, I'm back working with them again. Then I'll say, we're going to launch your business now. Let's book that in. We'll talk about your launch once you've booked it in. If they don't book in a launch, we're not talking. Then it might be the first opportunity presentation. They don't show up. They're dequalifying themselves. You're like going, I really want to help you build a business, nearly in desperation, but they're not showing the same love, like they're walking backwards, and you're wasting your time. Now, I always say for about 180 days, so about half a year, I will invest everything in. But if they're not running by themselves at the end of that time, I'll end up forcing that situation. So if they ring me up and say, Craig, where's my product order? I'll say, I'm going to leave that one with you. Here's the customer service number. Go and find it yourself. Because I want them to be self-sufficient. I don't want to be wasting time. If you can master the art of qualifying, you will save time. You'll be less stressed. It's a really powerful skill. Prospecting, but also distributors in the business. If someone says to me, Craig, I want to earn full-time income in 12 months, I'll say, I can help you do that. I've already helped hundreds of people around the world do that. Are you prepared to do this? And if they say yes, which a lot of people will say, I put them through the process. They start dequalifying themselves. And then they'll get 6 months in, and I'll say that they won't be happy with where they're at in the business. And I'll look at it. This is what you told me you wanted. This is what I said I can help you with. I show you exactly how to do it, but you didn't turn up to the last opportunity presentation. When was the last time you sponsored someone? So it's me putting it back onto them to make them earn my time, because my time is very valuable, very precious, and I invest my heart and soul into anyone. But if it's not coming back the other way, don't waste your time. It's their business, not yours. Their business, not yours. So, this core principle, and I've taught this a few times this year, so you may have heard me talk about it before. I always say, take action, learn lesson, evolve. So we're talking about skills. I want you to take action on every single skill you can think of. I want you to learn a lesson from that. Learn a lesson. It could be good, it could be bad, and put a plan in place to get better at that skill. So you call someone, you get a no. You get the no, and you're disheartened. What was the lesson out of that no? The lesson was, I actually really didn't know how to explain, the reveal system. I need to go and learn that better. You make another call because you've learnt the lesson. You get a yes. Well, that worked. What was the lesson there? When they asked this question, the lesson was this. I'm going to say that again to the next time I get to ask that question. It's take action, learn lesson, evolve. That's called growth. And that's where magic happens in this industry, when you can grow, where you can evolve and become a better version of yourself.